Hi students, welcome to our physics class now. In this class we are going to learn about some applications of dimensional formula. So in this video we are going to learn applications or uses of dimensional formula. So before going to this one, so once again recalling what is the dimensional formula. So in the previous video we explained the dimensional formula with some examples. So now once again what is the dimensional formula? Expressing the given physical quantity in the form of dimensions of mass, length and time. That is, these three are fundamental quantities. So expressing the given physical quantity in the form of dimensions of fundamental quantities or base quantities with powers or exponents. So this is called uh, fundamental quantities dimensions with powers exponents. So if you express the given physical quantity in the form of for dimensions of mass, length, time with powers and exponents, it will be dimensional formula. Simply writing the given physical quantity in the form of m power x, l power y, t power z, and these three enclosed with square bracket. So where m is dimension of the mass, l is dimension of length, t is the dimension of the time. So their powers, those powers may be zeros or negative values or positive values. So simply writing the given physical quantity in the form of this is mlt or m power x, l power y, t power z. This is called dimensional formula. For example, we are taking speed. You know, speed is given by distance by time. Then dimensional formula for speed, students. So dimensional formula for speed, distance. So you know, distance is nothing but length of the path. Means that the dimension of distance is L. And time dimension is T. So this implies, but in the speed there is no dimension of mass. Mass is not there, means you want to write m power 0, and L is there in the form of length of the path or distance. It is 1 time, so L power 1, and T is, so in this formula, so it is present in the denominator position, so it will be T power minus 1. So this is the dimensional formula for speed. Similarly, velocity also same dimensional formula. Velocity also same dimensional formula. Displacement by time. Suppose we are taking acceleration dimensional formula we are taking now. So acceleration is nothing but rate of change of velocity, which is given by dv by dt, that is change of velocity by time. Change of velocity by time. But velocity dimensional formula is the same, m power 0, l power 1, t power minus 1 by time dimensional formula t, that is m power 0, l power 1, t power minus 1 into this will be t power minus 1, because it's a this dimension of time is in the denominator position. So it will be equal to m power 0, l power 1, t power minus 2. So this is the dimensional formula for acceleration, students. So that's a little bit of introduction for dimensional formula. Now what are the uses or applications of dimensional formula? So now in this video we are going to learn only one application of dimensional formula, only one use of dimensional formula. What is that? Remaining applications or uses will be explained in the next video, that is in coming video. So dimensional formula and dimensional analysis, it is used to check the correctness of given equation in physics. So to check the given equation is correct or not in the physics, so we can use the concept of dimensional formula and dimensional analysis. So how can we say the given equation is a correct, is a right one or wrong one? So for this one, principle is there. When so the dimensional formula of every term on both sides of equal sign, on both sides of equal sign, when the dimensional formula of every term, that is every quantity on both sides of equal sign in the given formula or equation, is the same, then we can say that so the given equation or given formula is correct one. So this is also called, principle of homogeneity. So in the principle of homogeneity, so we are comparing the dimensional formula of each quantity in the left side of the given equation and the dimensional formula of each quantity in the right side of equal sign in the given chemical equation, in the given equation or given formula. So then the given equation will be correct when every term in the given equation on the both side of equal sign have same dimensional formula. So now this is called principle of homogeneity. Now how can we verify this one with two examples, students? So verification of principle of homogeneity. Now how can we verify it? So we are taking one equation in the physics, that is, so in the motion, in a planar motion chapter, so we are taking equations of motion, that is first one we are taking v is equals to u plus at. Now we want to check, so in this given equation or given formula, so whether each term has the same dimensional formula or not. So it is a final velocity, initial velocity, acceleration into time. So now dimensional formula of v. So dimensional formula of v, so you know just now v is the displacement by time, that is m power 0, l power 1, t power minus 1. This is the dimensional formula of velocity, final velocity. Dimensional formula of u also velocity same, l power 1, t power minus 1. Now dimensional formula of a into t, a is acceleration and t is the time. Acceleration dimensional formula m power 0, l power 1, t power minus 2, and time dimensional formula m power 0, l power 0, t power 1. So now simplifying these two, m power 0 into m power 0, it will be written as m power 0, and this will be l power 1 into l power 0, l power 1, t power minus 2, t power plus 1, that is t power minus 1. So now you can compare, students. This is the dimensional formula of at. So dimensional formula of v in the left side of equal sign, this is, on the right side this is, on the right side this is. You can see, so every it is a one term, these two in the form of product as a one term, so they have same dimensional formula. So the given one is a correct equation or correct formula. So this is a satisfying principle of homogeneity. The dimensional formula of every term on the left side of equal sign is equal to dimensional formula of every term on the right side of equal sign in the given equation. So it is correct. Now we are taking one more example for this one to verify, that is principle of homogeneity. Suppose we are taking second equation of motion, students. S is equals to ut plus half at square. So here term S is a one term, ut both will be one term, at square will be one term, and half is a constant. So now how can we verify? We want to check whether this one is a correct or not. So dimensional formula of S, that is distance traveled. So dimensional formula of S is, so in this S there is no mass, there is no time, only it is the length of the path. That is why it's a dimensional formula m power 0, L power 1, T power 0. Now dimensional formula of ut. You know, just now in the previous example we explained velocity, initial velocity L power 1, T power minus 1, T power minus 1. And dimensional formula of this one is 0, L power 0 and T power 1. So now this will be m power 0 into m power 0, that is m power 0 plus 0, 0, and L power 1 into L power 0, that is L power 1, T power minus 1 into T power plus 1, that is T power 0. So this is the dimensional formula of U into T. Now we are taking dimensional formula of AT square. AT square. Dimensional formula of acceleration, that is m power 0, L power 1, T power minus 2. Dimensional formula of time, students, m power 0, L power 0, T power 1, and here square is there, we want to write square. So this will be 0, m power 0, L power 1, L power 0 whole square, it is also L power 1. L power 1 into L power 0 whole square, that is the L power 0 into L power 1, L power 1. Then T power minus 2, T power minus 2, T power 1 whole square, that is T square, T power minus 2, that is minus 2 plus 2, then it will be T power 0. So this is the dimensional formula of AT square. Now you can compare. So dimensional formula first term on the left side of equal sign, this is dimensional formula of ut on the right side, this is, and also this one. So but don't take a constant, so just to compare. So this one and this one, these three have same dimensional formula, so it's satisfying principle of homogeneity, so it is also correct. So this is the one application, this is the one use from dimensional formula and dimensional analysis, students. So remaining applications in coming videos will be uploaded soon. Thank you.